Hey everyone, it's MJ. How are you? Welcome to my channel called Reading This Life, where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, it's my first book haul in 6 months. Stay tuned. Okay. So I gave myself an out. I said that Independent Bookstore Day is something that I never miss. I didn't hit my 100 book challenge yet. I'm on book 63 now. But since it's taken me so long, I had to give myself some extra caveats. So April 27th was Independent Bookstore Day in the United States of America. And I went shopping. I gave myself permission to go. Why wouldn't I want to go and support independent bookstores? Did you go? I hope you did. So I have a bit of a haul to share with you. There's a thumbnail. Okay. So I'm going to put my glasses on so we could go through exactly what I purchased. Are you close enough? Are you close enough, honey? Okay. Ready? Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. So first we'll go through the freebies. So Independent Bookstore Day, they have a lot of freebies to bring people in. They have a lot of exclusives, a lot of specials. So, of course, I tried to get what I could. Now, I think this is actually the only freebie that I got. Is it really signed? So, Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur is I just read it. I finished reading it this morning, and I thought I brought it up with me, but I don't think I did. It's a signed print by Rupi Kaur, and it was free. It's free! So I'm actually going to, it's sealed, but I think I want to open it because I think I want to frame it. They actually had these behind the table where all of the others were. They had this and the Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett probably was the hottest item. So this is the signed print, and it's basically a poem. And it's so beautiful. I'm going to read it to you. Most importantly, love. Like it's the only thing you know how. At the end of the day, all this means nothing. This page, where you're sitting, your degree, your job, your money, nothing even matters. Except love and human connection. Who you loved, how deeply you loved them, and how you touched the people around you, and how much you gave them. Rupi Kaur. It's beautiful. So I usually like to do, did you ever do to see if it's real? Like when you get like junk mail? So I'm not doing that. But I don't know if it's signed. I'm not sure. I'm saying it is. It says it's signed. Signed Milk and Honey print. So I'm assuming that's her signature on there. And it's celebrating the 10th anniversary of Milk and Honey, which is one of the most banned books in America. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's poetry. Yep. So expect a full review on that. All right. I digress. Ready? Let's keep going. All right. So let's go with The store had 25% off new releases. Secondhand books, used books were 50% off. So I did get one new book. Did I get two new books? Let's see. No, I got one new book. This is a good one. It's The Complete Stories of Flannery O'Connor. I don't think I've read Flannery. I want to know more about Flannery. I saw Ethan Hawke's preview for the movie that is about Flannery O'Connor's life, and I'm like, I need to read her, and I need to read her now. Why haven't I read her before? I know there's an event called Flannery O January. January O Flannery? No, Flannery O January. I don't know if it happened last January, but I'm hoping it's happening this January, because I'm prepared. And this is The Complete Stories of Flannery O'Connor. National Book Award winner. Okay. Then I picked up... Oh, there's still... That was the only freebie that I got. Then I picked up... Let's see... Oh! All the Pretty Horses by Cormac McCarthy. And it's a good copy. It's got that thing on it, but whatever. $6.99. It's used. I paid $3 something for it. I'll take it. I thought I had Poems of Sylvia Plath, but I don't think I got it. I think I put it back. I don't have it here. I don't think I have it. Okay. That's fine. I'll add it to my wish list. All right, so we got some books. Okay, so I'll show you the other ones that I picked up. This was an exclusive. This is from the best-selling author of A Certain Hunger. This is An Excellent Host by Chelsea G. Summers, a writer in charge of compelling new powers. A delectable new story of decadence, subversion, and satisfaction. We go to work at our jobs doing something. We go to sleep in our apartments, living somewhere. We have lives, whatever that means. The truth is that we no longer feel connected to our solo secular selves. In the outside world, we exist in pastel washes of generalities. We grow vivid only when we are with our sister seekers. You wouldn't clock us as different, not at first, probably not even at last. And this is printed exclusively for Independent Bookstore Day. And this one you paid for. And when you pay for it, you're paying for the product, but you're also supporting the bookstore. Okay. Then, this is one of the hot items. This is a Terry Pratchett book, A Stroke of the Pen, The Lost Stories, with the foreword by Neil Gaiman. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's so good. So good. This was the pricier item. But again, it's Lost Stories of Terry Pratchett. Who wouldn't want that? A delightfully funny, fantastically inventive collection of 20 newly unearthed short stories from the pen of the great Sir Terry Pratchett. It's going to be fun. So I'll put this with my Neil collection. Okay. Then I got some June on the Range. And I think I got some Garbogust. We'll see. All right, so for June on the Range, I got a Walt Slade Western. This is Hands Up. It looks silly. Hands Up. It's a thin. The Ranger Ace tracks a gang of river pirates to a dead-end showdown of sizzling lead. River Hellions of Laredo. Look at that. The gang knew how to... I'll read this. I'll read this for June on the Range. You don't need to know this now. But it was $1.99 and I got it for $1. Okay, then this one. This is right up my alley. Okay. So I think in previous videos, I've said that your girl, grew up as a horse girl. Right? So Black Beauty, Black Stallion, all the good horse books. This is Zane Grey, and it's Wildfire. The classic saga of a girl of the West and a great horse. It's perfect! It's a perfect book for June on the Range. The story of a girl who can ride and a horse that won't be ridden. It's going to be fun. So we'll dive into more of this when it comes to the June on the Range TBR and all that fun stuff. Okay, then I picked up... Somebody read this on BookTube, and it stuck in my head, and I reached for it. Anno, Dracula? Mm-hmm. A nice cover. And this is by Kim Newman, and this is a Dracula story, basically. I will read the back to you. I don't know if I'm going to read it for Horror Mayhem. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it tickles my fancy. The year is 1888, and Queen Victoria has a new consort, Prince Vlad Tepes. Saucy. Known throughout Europe as Count Dracula. The age of the vampire has arrived, an era of pomp and decadence, oppression and unrelenting bloodshed, as one by one the British elite freely abandon their humanity and actively seek the dark kiss of eternal youth. But as all London is hideously transformed, a ripper stalks the night streets of Whitechapel. This is going to be awesome. Preying on vampire girls who sell their bodies for blood and silver. An elusive murderer who threatens the power of the undead prince. A renegade mortal who must be stopped before he can bring the ungodly's reign of terror to an end. It's going to be good, but it's a chonk. It's a chonk. Ugh, 408 pages, and it's tiny print. But we'll see. We'll do it. And then these two, did I get both of these? Okay. So, it's Harry Harrison. Do we know Harry Harrison? I don't know if anybody's ever talked about Harry Harrison. Harry Harrison, Stainless Steel Rat. So, this is the first one. So, they had a huge... Somebody must have dropped off a collection of Harry Harrison's Steel Rat. And I was paging through them, and I'm like, oh, God, this guy is going all over the place here. So, I think this is the first one. So, I'm like, I'm getting it. It's the uncanny origin of the 25th century most canny criminal, Harry Harrison. There you go. On the back it says, in the auspicious annals of crime, chicanery, and counter-espionage, one name towers above the rest. Slippery Jim Degree, and fabled outlaw known and feared as the Stainless Steel Rat. Now the uncanny, untold origins of the 21st century's most canny criminal can at last be revealed. Oh, that's so funny. So this is the final volume in the saga of James Degree, explores his humble beginnings as a petty criminal on the backward planet of Biddo Heaven, and his rapid rise to the most wanted man on a dozen worlds. So this is the last thing that was written, but the first thing about this character. Other chronicles of Slippery Jim. The Stainless Steel Rat wants you. The Stainless Steel Rat for president. And a stainless steel rat is born. Well, that's this one. I also got this one. The Stainless Steel Rat goes to hell. Slippery Jim, alias the Stainless Steel Rat, the galaxy's greatest thief and con artist, returns in his most devilish caper ever. Degree is strenuously fighting boredom on a ritzy pleasure planet when his beloved wife disappears while visiting the Temple of Eternal Truth, an enigmatic institution that promises its patrons a sneak peek at heaven for a price. Determined to get his wife back, Degree takes on the temple. He thinks he's ready for anything, but he never expects to find himself banished to hell, complete with pointy-tailed devils. Has divine judgment caught up with the rat at last? Of course not. And there's the goofy cover. The Stainless Steel Rat. Let me know if you have read this campy, crime, trash, whatever. I'm going to tell you, I saw the first book, and it was the Stainless Steel Rat, and it was a Stainless Steel Rat, and I thought it was a killer animal book, and that's why I grabbed it. And then I read the back, and I'm like, oh God, this is more garbagus. This is more crime trash than anything, like pulpy men's adventure. Blech. So I got it. Oh, so we'll see. Kind of reminds me of Buck Rogers a little bit. Remember Buck Rogers? Okay. Then the last two things I got, I had to pay for these, but I wanted them. Eat, Sleep, Read Local. It's a magnet for the Book Nook, or for the Mood Trolley. And then I got this, and this is from Out of Print. Read, make sure it zooms in nice. Read, Think, Vote. And I will probably be wearing that, pretty often, leading up to November. And that's about it. And then they gave summer reading, the best in summer reading. They just gave a little catalog of books that are going to be coming out, which is nice. I don't know if there's anything in here for me, but we'll see. And that's it, everybody. Those are my books. Those are the books that I got. Now, again, I think I had, I'm going to have to ask my bestie. I had a Sylvia Plath book in my hand. And it was a collection of poetry. But I don't have it. I don't think I bought it. I'm going to have to check my receipt to make sure. But I don't think I have it. Because I really wanted it. So I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to add it to my list. Because you know, Sylvia Plath and the new Taylor Swift album kind of have parallels going on. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that or not. But if you want to read Sylvia Plath, listen to The Tortured Poets too. You'll get a full immersive experience. How's that? All right, I'm done. That's it. I'm exhausted. That was a lot of fun though. So the next out, I feel so short. The next out that I have from the challenge is my local library sale, and that will be in June, the first or second week of June. And that's fun. That's a banger. I'll be coming home with like 30 books or something like that. As long as they're good ones. But other than that, new releases, no, I'm holding off on unless I can get, and I'm very particular with my ARCs. I'm still waiting for that one that I requested. I haven't gotten approved yet. And I reached out to the author on Twitter. I reached out to her publisher, and I'm like, hey, I'd really love to read that book. But I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm just holding out like a candle in the window, waiting. That's it. All right, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know if you have read any of these books, if you're interested in reading any of these books. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself so you can take care of others, and I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, goodbye for now, everyone.